Hey, you clicked on my video. Thanks! Today, we are discussing a deep topic. Which really is better, Sonic Generations or Shadow Generations? With the new release of Sonic x Shadow Generations, that question has been bearing on my mind. We're going to be comparing 4 different aspects of both Sonic and Shadow Generations: storyline, levels, gameplay, and cutscenes. Sonic Generations, modern Sonic as well as his classic Sonic, his younger self, to stop Eggman, modern Eggman, and classic Eggman from using the time meter to rewrite time and reality. They run through white space, restoring time with their speed until they finally get out of the Chaos Emeralds and defeat the time meter. Meanwhile, Shadow has his own problems to deal with. Firstly, he has to deal with Black Doom again, who's trying to use white space to his advantage. Next, he has to harness new Doom powers so he can get stronger and stronger so he can actually beat Black Doom. Not to mention that Maria and Gerald came back, since Black Doom influenced on the timetable, meaning that Shadow has to control himself with telling them, what happens in the future that they don't know of yet. In the end, though, Shadow's able to defeat Black Doom, destroying him forever. Hopefully. At a first glance, you could say that both of the stories are pretty good. But when you dive deeper, you see that Sonic Generations has some holes in it. For example, why can't Classic Sonic talk? All the other classic Tails can talk, so why can't Classic Sonic talk? And also, don't even get me started on where Silver comes from. Because out of nowhere, it all of a sudden just starts fighting Sonic. It doesn't make much sense. Shadow Generations doesn't have any holes in it like that, so I have to give Shadow Generations a point in this category. For me, I'm sick. I can't complain about Sonic Generations levels, the next category. I am really happy to see the levels that were in there. They look awesome, like remastered. I'm just getting so excited because my favorite level of all time, City Escape, is remastered. And honestly, I think they did it justice. At the least, they did it justice. Now, Shadow's levels are good too when you start, until the big no-no for me comes up. Is that Shadow in a Sonic Frontiers level? Chaos Island? Yeah, this is when things got confusing for me. I don't know why they would think I would do that, because Shadow never even made an appearance in Sonic Frontiers. Now, before you start saying, wait, Miles, you forgot about boss fights, boss levels. The reason I'm not really talking about them is that to me, they're really even, Sonic Generations and Shadow Generations bosses. Sonic Generations Perfect Chaos boss was really more of a level, but when you think about it, to me, so was Metal Overlord. Both of the water bosses really felt more like levels than true bosses. And yes, the other bosses in Sonic x Shadow Generations are good, just not Sonic Generations bosses being better than Shadow Generations bosses. And we're just not gonna talk about rival rushes. This is hard for me to say because I like Sonic more than Shadow.
What did he say?
But since we're comparing, and since I'm trying to be fair, Shadow Generations gameplay is honestly just better than Sonic Generations gameplay. It's less buggy, and added with the new Doom abilities, there is way more to do, and the gameplay seems more engaging. Now, Sonic Generations gameplay is good, that's for sure. It stays true to Sonic, but there are some parts that just don't seem engaging enough. And there are some parts that remind me kind of Sonic Forces, which I didn't want to get reminded of playing through Sonic Generations. Urgh. Now, going on to the last aspect, cutscene. I played the original Sonic Generations, and in this remaster, I was expecting a lot from the cutscenes.
Thanks, Big Blue. That's the first time I've ever been stolen.
You're a real gem, Rouge.
This is what I get? Yeah. The cutscenes in Sonic Generations are just not up to par. They look like they're still from the original game. I don't think you can honestly say that you're gonna remaster the cutscenes if all you do is add a few more words to Sonic's line. Words that to me really don't make any sense. Yet, the cutscenes in Sonic Generations cannot be compared to Shadow Generations cutscenes, which makes it look like we're actually watching a movie.
I destroyed you once. I will do it again.
You defeated us, but the Black Arms live on.
Sonic Generations could have definitely used the more exciting cutscenes in the level cutscenes. Sadly, though, I didn't get that. Now, for the grand finale, we have discussed the four aspects I mentioned at the beginning of this video: storyline, levels, gameplay, and cutscenes. And the winner is Shadow Generations. Now, I said before that I'm a big Sonic fan, and not as big as a fan of Shadow. But I'm also honest and fair, and I'm gonna live with the fact that Shadow Generations is better than Sonic Generations. Of course, that's just the conclusion I reached. You're gonna have to let me know in the comments what you think. And with that, we've reached the end of the video. Make sure to make sure to softly tap the like button to show you like the video, and softly tap the subscribe button to support me. Thank you for watching this video from Toon Ream Studios. I'll see you around. I need to go over those now.